this is the truth, you know? Follow this. This is the truth. It's gonna make you happy. Okay, so deceiving yourself can actually be good for your health. Who would have thought? Deceiving yourself, living in delusion, can actually and may be beneficial to your overall well-being. Well, let's explore this idea because it's very simple. If you are living in delusion, you are thinking differently about yourself. You have different goals. You have a totally different perspective of what you can achieve and what you can't achieve. You think certain things are right, certain things are wrong, right? And that's based on all the information that you already got. Growing up, all the education that you got, looking at your parents, looking at your peers, you got certain information. So you're delusional about what is actually true and what is actually not true. Maybe you think this is true, but it's not actually true. Maybe you're very religious and you certainly with 100,000% you believe that is true. And you're delusional and you're living there. Guess what? You're gonna be living very long. For sure, religious people, I think there's a fact out there, don't quote me on this, but I think there's a fact that religious people actually live like a decade longer than people that are like average people that just don't care about it as much. So that's fucking fascinating. And I'm like, yes, delusion can be very good for your health and well-being. But this is just one example. Imagine so many other examples. Imagine if you actually know your real motivations about doing stuff. It's not in our good purpose to know that. Let me just put it very lightly. Nature concealed everything. And now psychologists, they're like digging and digging and digging and digging and digging and digging and digging. They're digging a lot. And I'm like, you should not dig there. You know, that's kind of my opinion. You should not dig too deep. Nature concealed that information with purpose. You know, nature concealed the traumas with purpose. Nature made you forget the traumas with purpose. And now psychologists are like, show it to me. You know, I don't know, but it's like, it's too obvious to me. I'm like, hey, maybe if you go to a psychologist and you actually unpack all of that, maybe you're gonna live longer. Who knows, man? Who knows? But I think that you should not dig too deep. It's just nature actually did a great job concealing everything, man. We're just purposely living in delusion and we're deceiving ourselves. Not only that, did you know that it's very easy to brainwash a human being? You can brainwash yourself if you want to, and you can be brainwashed by somebody else. That happens when there's a scarcity of information. You don't know any other perspective, so whatever somebody tells you that's kind of like an authority figure, you're gonna believe, because we're all lost. We want somebody to tell us what to do. We don't want to figure it out on our own because we have so many things that we need to figure out on our own. We don't want to figure out that. That's kind of like a huge thing to figure out. Nobody wants to figure that out. Just tell me. Maybe the president, maybe the prime minister, maybe somebody that's kind of like a actual cult leader, you know, somebody that we look up to, and they're gonna be like, tell me what to do, tell me who to follow, you know, tell me the truth. There's no truth. Have you ever thought about that? You know, there's no truth. There's no truth. They're just breathing here, sitting here with no actual purpose. You know, nothing fucking, there's no fucking truth, there's no fucking anything. But that is a very negative outlook on life. You're like, oh, there's no point to anything. Oh my God, what the fuck, you know? And actually, you're gonna be like, but if I believe in something greater than myself, actually, you're gonna live a way healthier life, man. You have no idea, you know? I actually want to believe in those things. I want to believe, but my psyche, my logic, my reason, it's like, it's too obvious to me. It's like total delusion. It's like total deception. Why would I even fucking believe in that? There's no fucking way. It's just the factor. everywhere, you know? So if I'm lost, I'm gonna like, you know what? I'm gonna be lost all the fucking time. Who cares, man? Because I don't wanna deceive myself. I don't wanna delude myself. Even though that may be good for my health. Come on, that may be good for my health. So maybe one day I'm gonna delude myself. I'm gonna be a delusional person. All of a sudden, I'm gonna be like, this is the truth, you know? Follow this. This is the truth. It's gonna make you happy. But for now, I know nothing is gonna make me happy. I am a tough person to satisfy, man. You know, so I'm not gonna be happy ever. I'm gonna be lost all the fucking time. Who cares? You know, so it's good. You know, so that's about that. Deceiving yourself may be good for your health. So, again, legal disclaimer. Legal disclaimer. I'm not a trained professional. I don't know what I'm talking about. So, that's about that. So, thank you. Bye.